Okay. Let's see here. Okay, should we go on to the controller now? Now we got the good stuff out of the way. You want to
Yeah, I
complain
mean,
now?
that's the. Yeah, no, man, the controller. So when they reviewed the controller in one of our in our personal Discord server, there was a giant burst of icky. We sat there and
I just okay. A lot of people, I understand this isn't like too big of a complaint. I just hate the colors, and I know people are going to be like, "Well, you can get different colored ones," but it's like this is what you get in the package, and it's
yeah,
white and black,
the
and
white and
almost,
black.
and it looks really weird. I'm not sure if you can pull up an image for them, but it looks really weird, and I don't like how bulky it is either.
Yeah, no, I've got an image set. So the controller itself is just it's this big hunk right here. So it's got these LEDs lined up, and then it's. I mean, to be honest, the controller itself, I don't hate the design. It's
I,
just, it's just. I don't think. Okay, I don't think this. Okay, aside from the color, like aside from the color clashing, I think they're trying.
I don't like the shoulder buttons either. I
Oh, the
couldn't
shoulder
figure out if I
buttons are
needed to hold
terrible.
it. I need to hold the controller to say if like it's too bulky, but just from the image, it looks really bulky and the shoulder buttons look bad.
Here's basically I just boiled it down to they're trying too hard to be too compact. They're just trying way, and that sounds weird because it's like, oh well, if it's bulky, this thing has so like the speaker and the mic are right next to each other if you look at it. Like there's a speaker, the mic is located down here. There's this button right here. You know, it's the main like home button, and then you got the two like I guess that's supposed to be the quote unquote start and select, but I don't get it, especially nowadays. So many controllers are ruling out the start and select button, and it's because it's like, oh well, because this guy is supposed to. It's like this. The point of the controller is that it's supposed to be like, oh well, it can act as a start and select, but its main purpose is like with the PlayStation, with the DualShock 4, which I really like the DualShock 4. I think it's a great. I personally think it's a great controller. I think it's very comfortable. Everything is where it needs to be. It doesn't have a start and a select though. It has the share button, and then the options button, and then you got the middle touchpad that sometimes is used for other options.
Yeah.
So there's this. I guess there's just this new trend on. There's this new trend where they're just removing the start and select, and they're pushing all these different features onto those two buttons alone, along with the touchpad. I mean, that's why I'm saying that it's trying too hard to be too compact, just because I you don't need to have one button perform 20 different features. It's
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
you should be able to simply pick up a controller and know how to use it. It should be a controller needs to be simple enough to where someone who is new to gaming can pick it up and know how to use it. But
Yeah. I can just.
it also needs to be, complex enough to where, the controller can fit the games that are on the console.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many.
Something.
Oh no, go
Okay.
ahead.
A lot of the controller is just taking and plugging in stuff from the DualShock 4.
Yeah.
That's what they say right at the top. They kind of shove a lot of it in there and kind of tweak it a little bit. But something they did add to this controller is we also here I'm going to just read right off this. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into the left and right buttons on the DualShock, so you can truly feel the tension of your actions, like when you're drawing a bow to shoot an arrow. So apparently, the triggers themselves display some sort of rumble or something like that. So then you apparently will feel stuff.
Oh, I think I see what it's saying.
Yes. So like if you're like playing a racing game and you drive through the mud, apparently it can display like a rumble in the triggers, so then you feel it.
Okay, I mean, I actually think that's kind of cool, personally. But the thing is that with that feature, will that cause the triggers to get,
Will that cause the triggers to mess up?
Yeah, will that cause the triggers to mess up? And how? Again, I'm gonna go back to it. How bulky is it? Will it become? Do they have to?
Through this article, I've seen a lot of it.
What'd you say?
I saw an article. They're talking a lot about trying to keep the controller so then it's not too bulky by moving features to certain areas and getting rid of certain things.
Okay.
So apparently they're trying not to keep it too bulky.
Yeah, hopefully. So, yeah, no. I just loved how much it's like stirred shit up. The thing that there's like there's a whole debate over this control. I've seen it elsewhere than like, in our friend group. I've gone on Twitter and you found pictures of people like putting different colors on them because a lot of people are really upsetty about the colors clashing.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's this is a gamer emergency. This is this is a problem. So
yeah.
Now here's the thing: is that anyone that has used a Xbox One controller, have you?
I've used Xbox controllers before. I own an Xbox 360.
Yeah. So the Xbox One had this. There was something about there's always this feature about it that I always thought was kind of weird, and it's not like I'd say the Xbox One, like the normal Xbox One controller. I think it might just be me, but I don't think it's that comfortable of a controller.
I've never liked it either. I've always liked the DualShock 4 or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah. DualShock fits. The DualShock 4...
And I like the Pro controller equipment.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, the DualShock 4 and the Switch Pro controller are probably two of the best controllers, in my opinion, on market right now. I hear that the Xbox Elite controller is really good, but you have to shell out like $140 for it.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I hear it's really good. I hear it's very responsive. They slimmed it, but they and they got rid of the D-pad with like the whole like where it can go in like 8 different directions or something. And
I've always just called that the disco pad. It reminds me of like
you're right. I actually really like the style of the Elite controller, just like the look of it. I think it looks really nice. How it's like silver, and it's got like it's just the shading on it and the disco pad, like you said. I
just called it the disco pad.
Yeah. I actually like how it looks. I haven't touched the Elite, but I have touched the normal one, and there's something that always bothered me about the normal Xbox One controller, is that have you ever you know how like the how like the triggers are with that?
Yeah.
Not like the rectangle, like the ones where they like curve up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I've never liked that.
That might just be me, but it's like, especially when you're like when you're going in through like a very fast section, you need to be able to click both consecutively. To feel it to be like very soft and for it to wrap around and just for you to have to like curve your finger, I don't know why, but I just don't like it. And what I like about the DualShock and stuff and the Pro controller is that I honestly do like click triggers. You know what I mean? Like the ones where it's just like click. The ones that just go down instantly. The DualShock is kind of a soft click. It's kind of like a soft one as well because you have to, but it's very responsive. As long as you tap it, you get a response out of it.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm mistake. We didn't even say what this thing was called. What's the name of this controller, John?
Oh god, I have to remember. Here, let me go find it.
It's not the DualShock.
Design your ship controller in the final design developed the new feature.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, DualSense.
DualSense. It's not the DualShock, you stupid fucks. No. This is the DualSense. It's totally not a ripoff.
Is the only reason why it's a DualSense now is because now in the bumpers you can feel rumbles?
Probably. Oh, and they added LEDs
on the side.
Yeah, they added funny LEDs.
Thanks for that. That's kind of it.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Put the mic and the speaker right next to each other.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that bothers me. That just encourages you. That's basically telling you, hey, go get a pair of headphones if you want to actually play with friends. Because
I'm expecting. You know what I'm expecting?
What?
I have to give a little bit of background context for this, but I went to a Smash tournament once. And they gave me a Pro controller that they shoved inside of a GameCube controller. I bet you that's what people are going to do with the controller. They're going to take the components from in here and just shove it in a normal controller.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen because that's what I got at a Smash tourney. I bet you that's what they're going to do with
We have to make our own like deformed monsters just to actually function.
Yeah. I bet you'll function. It's just there's going to be a lot of mess ups, I bet. I'm almost guaranteed. Something as simple, though, as the mic and the speaker could be fixed by just taking the components out of this and just shoving it inside of a PS4 controller or a DualShock controller.
Yeah. It really is just... They don't want to stray away from the DualShock because it's a good controller. They don't want to stray away too far, but they're trying to stray away enough to where it's in quote unquote not the same. I don't know.
Yeah. So that they can sell it off and say, "Hey, look at our new controller."
Yeah, and it looks, it just looks like they're trying so hard with it, Also, for the record, if you actually if for anyone that's watching this, you actually like the look of the DualSense, then you're entitled to your own opinion.
I think if they slathered a new color pack onto it and got rid of the one that they have right now, I think I would accept it. I don't think I would like it. I think I would accept it though. But as of right now, it's like, ugh, it looks disgusting.
Yeah. It looks weird.
I think
again. I'm more concerned about it. Just looks really big, and
it does.
The DualShocks aren't that big, but they're comfortable because of the way that they're shaped. And honestly, they fit into anyone's hands. They work for a kid. It's not too big for a kid, but it's not too little if you're like, say, an adult. It still fits perfectly fine. That's why when the PS1 came out, that's why the original DualShock, was so good, because it's like it just fits for everyone. It's never uncomfortable for any kind of person.
Yeah.
The DualSense, I'm just wondering. Again, we won't actually know unless until one of us gets our hands on this thing. I don't know if I'd pick up a PS5. I don't. It really depends
I
on.
might eventually, but I'm not gonna right away. I'll wait till the price.
Yeah, it depends on the games, and then it depends on where I'm at the time and if I can afford it. If I'm like,
College.
yeah, if we're in college, it's like okay, we're barely gonna be able to play games, so it's like just bring.
According to the article, it's coming out this holiday, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it right away. I'll wait till the price drops.
No, I won't either. I was saying announce like even then they have to announce like they'd have to announce like a ton of exclusive games for me just to pick it up, because like what got me to get the Switch was there was like 5 games on there that they announced that I was like so hyped for.
Breath of the Wild, Odyssey,
Yep.
Splatoon.
Yep. Those are the big 3. When I heard about those 3, it's especially Splatoon. But when they announced the 3 of those, it's like I need multiple, launch titles.
I guess it counts with me on the games, because I mean, I know that the Switch is a bad example because I just couldn't get it till then. But I mean, like, if Nintendo was to release a new console and be like, "Oh, but the new Zelda's going to be on it," I'd be sold instantly. That's just me, though. It just counts on the game. Like certain series, I would be like, "Oh, I'm buying it." As long as I can afford it, I'm buying it.
That's fair.
But usually not.
Yeah, no.
It has to be a big title for me.
I'm not gonna deny, when I did hear about Splatoon 2, that was the biggest selling point for me. It was just like, I loved the original, so it's like oh my god, I gotta get the second one then. And then there's also Breath of the Wild, which was a release title, and then Odyssey was coming out in a few months, and it's like, alright, I'll wait for that as well. And then they released a bunch of other stuff, and now we're here. And
then there was ARMS.
I'm so sorry. How could I forget? How could I forget such a quality game?
And there was ARMS.
I don't want to get sidetracked, but forget it. If I talk about ARMS, I'm gonna go off. I can't. I can't. If I talk about ARMS, I can't do it. I'm gonna go off about it.
I mean, there's technically news about ARMS. If we really want to talk about it, it's kind of old news.
Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Character.
Yeah, we're gonna Smash.
Who is it?
We're probably gonna get a bizarre one. It'll probably be like the Mummy or something like that.
If you want to sit here and speculate, we can. I don't mind.
I don't mind either. I mean, we kind of talked about everything about PlayStation, and we're only like 18 minutes in, so it was way shorter than what we were thinking.
Yeah. we could totally sit here and speculate about it. I don't mind at all.
Okay, well here's what I think it's gonna be. I either think it's gonna be Spring Man or whatever, or Ribbon Girl, either that, or they're gonna do a multitude of characters, or they're gonna do one really random one. Because the first 2 are the ones that are mostly known, and then if they do a multitude of them, but the only reason I don't think they would do a multitude is because they said one of these characters when they revealed them.
Okay.
But I don't know why they wouldn't do a multitude, because that's kind of stupid. They could just put them as skins.
Yeah, but all the thing is that they did a multitude. Shouldn't they have to incorporate like their skills from the game into it?
Is there skills for each character? I thought they were the same. You swapped out different arm pieces.
No.
Oh, okay.
The like Twin Tail can like float and slow down time. Min can turn her arm into a dragon, which does like extra power.
How do you know this? That makes me mad. How do you know this? How do you know this?
Are you not a frequent ARMS player? Do you not jump into online tournaments?
I haven't played it once. I haven't even touched it.
Well, Spring Man just does like the whole power up thing. Ribbon Girl, I forget.
No, Spring Boy goes boy.
Yeah. And then you got Spring Tron, which goes. But
what was the best one's name? The funny Jello one. That's green.
The one that's green, Min Min.
No, the funny slime.
Oh, Helix. Yeah, no, he's
Okay,
my main.
Shut up.
I main Helix and Twintel.
You know if they put okay, here's the thing. I think it'd be weird if they put someone besides for Spring Boy or Ribbon
I think
Girl.
they would
Because I think
have
it'd
to
be
put
weird.
in Ribbon Girl simply. Okay, I know it doesn't confirm it, but Springman is an assist trophy.
You know if they do that, they're instantly gonna be there's gonna be people. The minute that they do that, people are gonna freak out and think, "Well, Luigi's gonna come." You know that, right?
Yeah.
If they do that, the floodgates open.
Yeah,
And
there's
people are
no
just gonna be like,
they have zero reason to now not include Waluigi if they do Springman. I don't think they'll do
that's why when they said
Springman.
an arms character, I was like, "Oh, if they do Springman, they're gonna get assaulted."
I honestly think they might do Min Min. Honestly, I think they might. I wouldn't be surprised. Min Min is really liked in the community, so it would make
Also,
sense.
I would want to say one more thing. I kind of want to know the character like now because I don't care about it, and I just want to really know what it is and then call it good.
Wait, what?
I just want to know what the character is because then I want to be done with it. Because my only interest in the arms character is just knowing which one of them it is, and then afterwards it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I might use
am
them
I
again.
gonna pick it up? Probably not.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use them once or twice. I already bought the pack, so I mean,
I still haven't. I don't know if I'm going to because as much as I love Smash, I'd have to spend another $30.
it's 20.
Oh, it's 20
Yeah,
for 6 characters.
yeah. The first one was 20 also.
I thought the first one was. Huh. Do I want to spend another 20?
It's 6 characters plus 6 stages plus at the very minimum 6 tracks, but probably more than that.
More than I pray to God, more than 6.
Unless they're Square Enix.
They don't
like,
need Final Fantasy treatment. They don't.
Unless they're Square Enix, and they're like, you get 2.
Yeah. And I'm thoroughly convinced that keep this in mind. If they did not include Hero, like when it came to Hero, if they did not include the other skins, I guarantee you there would have been 2. Because did you notice how there's only 2 tracks from each of the characters' games?
Yeah.
So there's 2 from 3, 2 from 4, 2 from 8, 2 from 11. So it's
Yeah.
like, imagine if they only had like the Luminary. There'd be 2 songs probably. Let's be
Here's
honest.
your 2 songs.
Let's
I
be
hope
honest.
you're happy. I hope you're happy with your Smash character.
Yeah. I
The
think
Square
it's.
Enix laughs.
I do think that the arms characters. I think it's gonna be Min Min or Ribbon Girl. It's gonna be one of those 2. I would like.
I'm hoping it's even though this is gonna cause huge backlash. I'm hoping it's Springman, just so then I can request for characters that are assist
That
trophies.
are already assist trophies.
Yeah.
I'm still just hoping on Lloyd Irving. I'm the weird subgroup that wants Lloyd Irving.
You're also with the weird subgroups that wants Bait and Kato's rep.
You mean the one other person? You mean the one strange fuck who probably lives out in Maine in the middle of nowhere who probably gets beat up for his lunch money? You mean I'm in that group?
Yeah. In the very small dying community of Bait and Kato's.
He's like the only other fucking. He's the only fan of the series in his whole fucking state.
You're probably also the only one who wants Pikmin 4.
Oh no, I've been hearing a lot of fucking backlash about that recently. Actually, I'm really happy about that. So there's actually this will go
By the
into.
way, I actually do want Pikmin 4. I want everyone to know.
Oh yes, that's. I've been praying for Pikmin 4 for the past 4 years, but every E3 I've been disappointed, but it's fine.
It's fine. I'm still mentally good. It's not like my dreams were crushed.
Yeah.
It's not like I have to wait another 8 years.
Yeah, no, it's either tripled or it's squared, but it's because it went from Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 2, which was 3 years.
Square.
Pikmin
It's
3
square.
took 9 years. So then we're squaring. So if we're squaring it, then it's going to be 81 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then by then I'll probably be dead.
And you know what will probably end up happening?
I'll be dead.
You know what probably is what? You know what's probably happening?
What?
Is that there's tiny mistakes, like they're about to like put out a trailer, and then Miyamoto himself looks at the game and he's like, "I don't like how that Pikmin looks."
Do over.
do the whole thing over, and then he deletes the whole thing, and they're like, "Oh, this is the 5th time."
Do it again.
Do it again, and then they get all the way done, and then he's like.
There's like the rookie employee like crying in the corner. he's like I just came out of college. I just want a program.
Miyamoto himself walks over there and he's like, "Shut up!" Smacks him.
Has a whip.
Yeah, you make me money. Oh my god. I mean, I feel bad for Miyamoto. The only thing he works on now is Pikmin. Yeah. And even then, he gets yelled at because it's not done yet.
Well, he works on Pikmin. He works on Mario, right?
He doesn't work on it. He just kind of like
he made it.
Okay, that looks cool.
I think he drew the character of Mario, but the original. I'm trying to remember.
The last Mario he worked on was Mario Galaxy. Ever since then, he kind of just approves it. He looks at it and he goes, "Yeah, that's good."
Yeah, that's true. Man,
Mario Galaxy was the last one he worked on. Same with Zelda. Zelda, like the last one he worked on was like
Skyward.
I think Twilight Princess, and I think like ever since then he's just been like, "Yeah, that's cool." And even in Twilight Princess, all he did is like just kept an eye on it. He was like a director or something like that, where he just like constantly kind of looked at it and was like, "Yeah, that's looking good," and he kind of gave guidance. But ever since then, he just looks at the finished product and is like, "Yeah, I approve of that. That's Miyamoto approved," and like he'll stamp it with the stamp and be like, "Yep, that's Miyamoto approved. You've done well. I'm happy with what you've done with my series." And he goes back to whipping people for Pikmin 4. Poor Miyamoto.
Poor rookie employee.
Yeah. I mean, I guess since we're speaking about Mario, we can talk about the randomly announced to Paper Mario.
Yeah, that's right. That's one of our main topics. We got you guys so good. Anyway, so... yeah. So, out of absolutely nowhere... they dropped a trailer a couple days ago.
May 14th,
yeah,
2020. It has 4 million views right now.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
It's 2 minutes 16 seconds long.
It was distributed and published by Nintendo of America.
It has the tags of Paper Mario, hashtag Paper Mario, and hashtag Nintendo Switch. It has 177,000 likes and 6.4 thousand dislikes.
What?
I'm gonna just open up and talk about how it looks. Look-wise, I kind of like this concept of origami.
Really
and
nice.
It looks really good. It looks really good. I like the whole origami concept, and it looks like all the origami figures have like this kind of like 3D look to them compared to the stickers. I'm not sure if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
But they have this 3D look compared to the stickers.
Yeah.
They look like stickers. I hate how they keep doing the sticker idea. Can we bring back paper Mario, not sticker Mario? I'm tired of like this. He might not be sticker here, but ever since Sticker Star, he's looked like this.
I think it's just in general. I think that's just his new look.
I know, but I want the paper look. I'm tired of the sticker look.
I'm gonna look at Paper Mario.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Normal Paper Mario didn't have that white line. And that white line's what bothers me. Because that white line shows, okay, it's still Sticker Mario.
Let's see.
I never liked Sticker Mario. He's annoying.
Yeah, no, you're talking about like the white outline.
Yeah, it means he's sticker.
Yeah, and in the old games he had a black line around him.
And I know that's such a tiny nitpick, but I mean, Sticker Mario ruined the series.
It's supposed to make. I think the whole point is that it just makes Mario stick out more. You know,
it's sticker pun.
They actually started doing the white outline though, kind of in Super Paper Mario.
No, it didn't.
And in Sticker Star, he still had a black outline.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I'm looking at the box art.
No way. He's still Sticker Mario.
I'm looking at the box art.
The box art doesn't mean anything. Is that gameplay?
I'm looking at gameplay. He's
That doesn't mean anything.
Don't take this out of context. He's black.
Well, that's not my copy of the game.
Not my Mario. Not my Mario. Not my Mario.
It doesn't count.
Color Splash is when he started having the white look.
Okay, fine then. I'm sorry. God. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like Sticker Mario. Is it hard? I don't like it.
He does look very sticker.
Yes, he does. I don't like it.
Yeah. So
I don't like Sticker Mario. He's disgusting looking. Or he's not disgusting looking. I guess it's just been tainted by the past two games, which I own both. And I know the last game, Color Splash, no one bought. None of you have played it. And it's not as bad as Sticker Star, but I still don't like it. And some people were like, well, it's better than Sticker Star, so it's okay. But no, it's not. It's not fixed.
You're wrong.
Okay, the story of this game looks better. Sticker Star, I hated the story. Color Splash, I played halfway through, and the story was okay. It wasn't bad, but this story looks pretty good. I'm interested about this one.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a big component of Paper Mario's, is that story-wise. Because once again, it is usually it's a turn-based RPG. There's one exception, which is the Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed. A lot of people hated. So actually, a lot of people have hated the past three games. I just say the past two because I enjoyed the Super Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario is very mixed. Here's what people say is that, to my knowledge, they say that, I might be wrong here. If I am wrong, forgive me. But they say that the characters are good. And they say that Super Paper Mario had, like, the best, and the second best story.
Oh, I loved the story of it. The story was my favorite. There were so many. There's a couple twists in there. Even there was a couple things I was like, oh, I mean, if you get mad at me about spoilers, I'm sorry, but this game came out on the Wii.
Yeah, who knows 12 years ago.
Yeah, who knows how long ago. But there's this one point where Luigi gets taken over and hypnotized and that kind of stuff. He turns into Mr. L. Yeah. And I really like that part and that kind of stuff. And the only thing I didn't like about the game is there was some parts of to where bosses were kind of, because for the type of game it is, bosses didn't really fit that well into it. There's a couple bosses that were really fun to play. Like one of them is a dragon that you run on the back of and you fight it on its back and that kind of stuff. But then there's the ones that are kind of just I feel like this should be like a turn-based game, but instead I'm trying to jump on this thing while throwing special items at it at the same time.
Yeah.
You know? So I guess just some parts didn't feel right for that one. I don't know why we're talking about that. So I don't know why I'm talking about that game still. We should be talking about the new one. I feel dumb now. I'm sitting here criticizing Super Paper Mario when I need to be talking about this.
Okay, so this so with the new announcement, this is kind of weird to start off with, but let's talk about the overall reaction, probably. So there's something that I've realized about the Paper Mario community is that they have wanted Paper Mario to go back to its 1,000-year door format and its old,
okay. Yeah, and I've wanted it to kind of go back to that too, or at least back to, I guess, I just don't want Sticker Star again. If they want to change it completely different, that's fine. I just don't want Sticker Star again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how the community has been. And I understand why, because it's way better. But here's the thing that people are kind of forgetting, which I know this is like kind of a bad excuse, especially since the company shut down now. But I'm not sure if the follow not the follower, but like the Paper Mario community has realized this. But um, after Thousand Year Door, they started to make the Mario and Luigi series, which that kind of took over the combat of Paper Mario,
Yeah.
and then Paper Mario changed to something different. So I feel like that's kind of why it's different now, and they didn't want to make like the same type of
It's
game
two
twice.
series, just a different style.
Yeah. Yeah, so they didn't want to be like, oh, let's have one that's paper and then let's have one that's like Mario and Luigi. So I feel like that's why it got changed.
Yeah, there are a lot. I mean, with Mario and Luigi, I mean, obviously the big part of it is that like, oh, you have to do like team attacks and stuff, but it's still a normal turn-based.
I love that series. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, it's a good series, but I've always loved that series.
Yeah, no, I love Mario and Luigi. It's a great series.
Then the company kind of died.
Sadly, I didn't. I honestly haven't played Dream Team, and I didn't play the. I didn't play the Partners in Time.
And those two are my favorite. Oh no, Bowser's Inside Story is my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
I lied. Those two are pretty good too. I like the Partners in Time second, and then
Dream Team.
Dream Team was pretty good. No complaints really. Some sections felt really long though, I guess, per se.
Did you ever play the Mario Luigi Paper Mario crossover game?
No, that's the only one I didn't play besides for Superstar Saga. Those two are the only ones I didn't play.
Oh my gosh, you haven't played Superstar?
No, I haven't.
That's the one that I love the most.
Well, I need to play it.
Well, okay. It's hard. I love Superstar Saga, but Bowser's Inside Story is also really good.
You get to see it. You get to see as Mario and Luigi befriend Bowser until the end, and then they beat him up again.
Yeah. As they travel through his large intestine.
I wonder who thought of that idea at work at Nintendo one day. They're just like, "Yeah, this is a great idea."
What if Bowser just accidentally void Mario and Luigi?
And they lived in his stomach. And then everyone who was sitting around were like, "Yeah, that's a great idea."
Yeah, they're like, "That's a good idea. He's got to tweak it a little." What's this? You're suggesting that we have a scene where they bathe in his stomach acid? Yes. No.
Yes, I am. And what would they find in Bowser's stomach? Enemies? Question mark.
I believe there's these things in the body called cells. I think.
And what would Mario and Luigi do to fight them? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Just make the game.
Would they stomp on them? Hammer?
Not my problem.
Hammer? But yeah. Back to Paper Mario. I'm looking at I know this is kind of weird to go to combat, but I guess this is like the thing that people have been complaining about. The story hasn't been complained about too much in the past too. They have a little bit. I know Sticker Star's story was kind of bland, and then Color Splash, I heard the story was really good. I just got bored of it.
Yeah, no, I hear that it was. Okay. Here's the ironic part is that I saw this one thing, and yeah, I know I'm sorry that we're kind of jumping around, but I mean, so yeah. I saw some people saying that comparing it to the old game, they say that the old games, especially because everyone loves. I like Thousand Year Door. I'm gonna be honest, I never finished Thousand Year Door, but I did play it when I was younger.
I want to get Thousand Year Door. I haven't played it.
Yeah, no, I totally should because I need to go back and finish that because I do remember playing it a lot.
Next time I can go to Disc Replay and the Thousand Year Door isn't $60, I'm gonna pick it up.
Mm-hmm. I got to pick up a lot of GameCube games, but so Thousand Year Door, the original Paper Mario, had they had kind of more serious RPG-esque stories. It's like, oh, there's an evil this, and there's all this dark, depressing stuff happening. Sticker Star.
Oh God.
Super Paper Mario Color Splash. Okay, I wouldn't count Super, but Sticker Star Color Splash. Um, the stories aren't as serious. Like you said, they're a little more bland. They're not terrible, but
Sticker Star was.
they're from what. And honestly, I don't remember a whole. Maybe I should go back and play Sticker Star, but
Sticker Star, the whole concept was, oh no, everyone's a sticker now, and they're sticking to the wall.
we have to
Stop Bowser from getting the crown because he's gonna make everyone a sticker and stick them to walls.
yeah.
Well, that was the story.
But Sticker Star and Color Splash are, to my knowledge, they're more bright, they're more cheerful, and they're funnier. They're more funny. I think with the new Paper Mario's, they're making it so lighthearted, and
Yeah.
they're kind of making it more about like there's the one part in Color Splash or something where like if you mess up on the Toad mini game, they like run up to you and yell at you, and they're just like they're just like I'm worthless or something. They're like I never should have picked you. And then one of them would be like my wife left me, and then the next one is and it's funny. So the new Paper Mario's, and I guess that kind of sways into like with Origami King, how it's looking more dark while still being able to keep that colorful aspect of it. Because the game looks very colorful, but obviously the whole aspect of the whole origami or the whole origami army, it's supposed to be dark.
Yeah.
You know?
Something I'm worried about, I guess, we're jumping around, but I mean, I think it's fine, honestly. I'm looking at the combat, and I'm looking at one scene very quick, and I think they were trying to hide this in the trailer because they didn't show too much combat. But I paused it at a certain scene, and it looks like it's going to be the combat of uh, a Sticker Star, at least from what I'm seeing. Because as you look at it, you see the HP part in the corner, but you also see there in the top left corner for a split second, and then it changes and it goes away. But it looks like an item's being used, and it's shiny boots. So it looks like it's going to that item aspect of click an item,
You know,
use it.
hold on. Let me see if I can
Because
find
I
it.
don't think that an attack would be called shiny boots. I could be wrong, and that's what I want to know the most. And I wish we would have been able to see like a whole like combat scenario instead of just like this brief clip. But it's where Mario's fighting the boos. A minute 39 in. That's the exact part I'm looking at that I'm paused at. But once you get there, Alex, in the top left corner, there's an item
Yeah.
that looks like
Yep.
shiny boots. Yeah, so I think it's gonna kind of go back to the past two games. That's what it looks like to me, at least in my opinion. I hope not. I want it to go back to the roots of like Thousand Year Door. We obviously know this isn't gonna be like Super Paper Mario. It doesn't have that combat at all. It's very obvious it's turn based. But the question is it going to be normal turn based like that, like Thousand Year Door, or is it going to be Sticker Star again? You know,
Yeah.
I know that they'll have something new. I know it won't be like exactly like Sticker Star, like oh let me peel the sticker off so then I can use it. Because with Color Splash you had to color the cards to then use on the enemies.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously there'll be something different about it. We don't really know too much about it though, because this is the only like clip we have of combat. We have like another small clip of combat.
Yeah.
But the rest of the trailer is showing off story elements and the environment itself.
Yeah. The Yeah, the combat. The interesting thing about the combat is the whole like turning system. Because if you look at it, it does you rotate all your enemies to line up. Here, I'll just show it in the.
Yeah,
Which to me actually kind of looks interesting. I think
it
that
should
could.
be.
I think that could make for like because if there's like enemies on like multiple fronts and stuff, it's like then you have to plan accordingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which that's cool. But I honestly don't want the whole item thing to be a thing.
Yeah,
Like
I wouldn't like that either.
I've never liked that because of this one fact of that's the only thing you spend your coins on is items. And in Sticker Star, it was even worse because you just found them lying around. There was no points for coins at all. You would find millions after millions of coins. You wouldn't use a single one because every sticker you needed, you just walked 5 feet and you found a new sticker.
Yeah.
And you ran out of room after a while of stickers. So eventually, I got to a point where I had a little sticker album of stickers. There was no point to fight enemies because all enemies get you is coins, and coins get you more stickers. So there's no point on fighting enemies because enemies get you coins, and there's no point on getting coins because your sticker book's full.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where you're just running away from enemies because there's no point on fighting them.
Yeah, and there's never a sense of progression.
There was no level system, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there's no level system, so there's no point to fight enemies other than to get coins.
And I'm not sure how long you played Sticker Star, but like I said, I got to a point where I had a whole sticker book, and it was like, there's no point on me getting stickers. I already have them.
Yeah. I've actually, on multiple occasions, I've tried to play through Sticker Star. And
I have too, because I've gone back and I was like, oh, maybe it's good, and I just am remembering it wrong.
Yeah, that's
like,
no. So I played
wrong.
I played it I actually got it when the 3DS came out back in 2011 or something.
Same here.
So I played it, and as a kid, I liked it. Because when you're young, I did notice that I wasn't a big fan of the sticker system. I thought it was cool at first, and then as it went on, I'm like, I don't really like this. I wasn't oblivious to RPGs because I did like, what?
Alex, you don't really need to apologize for liking it as a kid. As a kid, I like Sonic, so I mean,
we still like Sonic. You can't hide that.
No, Sonic's funny to do the funny meme, and it's fun to play ironically. Like
we play it ironically. We don't play it.
But I don't play it for fun.
I play Sonic Mania on obviously the classics, and there's no.
At least okay.
Sonic Generations was okay.
I would prefer any kid to say, "Yeah, I liked Sticker Star" over me as a 10-year-old kid, like Sonic 06 was really good. I really like Sonic. I'd prefer any kid to say that over my 10-year-old brain who was like, I really like Sonic.
Did someone say his world?
Yeah. I was the kid who freaking jiggled my fatness on the couch to Sonic His World. Oh God.
So other than that necessary detail,
that you guys would care. That you guys would care to know. We probably just lost views there. I said that and people were just like, oh, I'm done.
Not today. Not tonight. We're not doing this. I can't do this. Good night. It's 10:40. Oh, we have one viewer. We had two. Look what you fucking did.
Talked about my fat flabs. And we lost one.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. I regret all my life decisions.
Okay, let's try to get back to Sticker. Origami.
Sticker.
So, yeah, but there was never a sense of progression in Sticker Star. But anyway, so I wish we could talk a whole lot more about the combat, but the thing is that we don't really know what it's going to be like. We can speculate because of the shiny boots up in the corner, and obviously, they showed us the rotation and stuff. But let's talk about the presentation of the game overall. I know
I said, it looks really good, and I like the 3D aspect of it. It looks like everything's kind of modeled in a 3D aspect.
Yeah. I think they have this great contrast, and honestly, looking at the trailer a couple of times, and looking into the background, and how that's something that I always love about any Paper Mario is how they're so detailed with the background. you don't like even when you see like clouds or the sky or something, they're not just like they're not one solid piece. It has to look like it's all folded up and it's all paper, obviously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I looking just at the overall style of the game, even though it's kind of it's going more for like a color splash style. It's very colorful. It's dark. There's lots of darkness, but the game looks really nice. It looks great.
Can we talk about Mario's freaking long, lanky, fold-out arms?
Oh, the origami arms.
Yeah,
Those are gonna be fascinating.
He's like, bah! And then he pulls out a
Yeah,
10-foot long.
They haven't said anything as to why they're as to why he has origami arms. But I mean, he has them.
Bowser's not the villain this time. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's not. It's shown right at the beginning. The origami Peach.
He looks like he's an ally too, which I honestly
he's
like
a
the
little
idea of that.
fold. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be like Bowser's Inside Story where they're just like "fuck you" at the end.
Yeah.
He like goes back to his original form and then like, "Oh shit, you're evil again."
Yeah.
But he's
they sent him a cake though.
Huh?
They sent him a cake though.
Yeah, they sent a cake.
Oh, yeah, here's another thing. This one looks like it has options. Like it has dialogue options. Like at the very beginning of the trailer, it shows you like you having options to click to text options. It might be something simple like Zelda towards like yes and no because that's the only thing we see. But,
it's nice to have that, yeah. Especially with Mario being a silent protagonist. It's like
yeah. Will you crease yourself and be reborn like me? And then, yes or no.
Yeah. I'm wondering I do wonder if it's going to be a case of...
It doesn't matter what you...
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say, but it's still like, you still have that freedom of choice. It might elicit a different response, but it won't change the outcome.
Yeah.
Which, I don't...
It's a step forward, but it's not better, per se, It's nice, but not at the same time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They put in a little bit extra time. I'm interested to see how the whole Bowser thing goes. I feel like that's the thing that we know for sure about the game that I'm most interested about is just Bowser being an ally, but like not talking about like look wise, but just talking about like what's different.
Yeah.
We don't really know too much about combat, like I said, which honestly, that's what I feel like they should have dedicated like 10, 20 seconds to in this trailer alone. Because that's what people are worried about this game.
Yeah, especially going off of the fucking coattails of the past couple Paper Marios. It's like that's what I'm hearing majority of. A lot of people saying like the characters look like they'll be pretty cool. The style of the game, it's very colorful, looks very nice. It looks like Paper Mario, it's got the but then
it looks like, good for a Paper Mario game. It looks really good.
But then it's like
I just realized. Oh my god, this is coming out like 2 weeks from my birthday.
Oh shit! Do you want it?
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Game.
Okay.
Just kidding. I don't know. I'll probably end up picking it up. Honestly,
yeah.
I might pre-order it. I would like to get another. If they release another trailer, maybe there's a direct before that. But if there's a direct,
they gotta show gameplay.
They gotta show some of it,
Yeah.
I'm expecting, if there is a direct, I'm expecting it to be based either of direct on just new games, or I'm expecting there to be like a 10-minute section for Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Because they can't have it dedicated to anything else. They haven't really announced anything else unless they want to do what they did with the mini direct and be like, look at Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack. Again, for the 5th time. That's what I want to see for the 5th time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I'm so tired of them rubbing it in our face. And I'm not sure if you get this on YouTube all the time, but I always get recommended it.
Pokemon?
After I'm done watching a video, it's like, now do you want to watch the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass? And it's like, no, I don't. I don't. I've seen it 7 times.
I'm getting a shit ton of Xenoblade nowadays.
Oh, that's a game I want to pick up.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna pick up Xenoblade, but
Eventually. I don't know when. I
yeah.
have a lot of games to play right now.
Yeah, I've got 30 games on the backlog.
Don't forget the 27 of Sonic that we need to play.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Oh, jeez, we got like 50 games. If we're counting Sonic, apparently, you'd be like 50 games.
Why do you sound disappointed, Alex?
Oh, I'm not. I love Sonic. I love his blue fur and all his fashion goodness and his feet.
I know your favorite game is Secret Rings.
I love going 5.5 miles up a fucking wall that sometimes might not actually go up and instead ram into it.
I love the orb missions. Those are my favorite.
I love how you can't even listen to the music because there's rain. It's just
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I hated that mission. It was annoying. There was rain nonstop. I couldn't even hear it because everything was covered by.
That wasn't even one mission. That was a whole world.
Yeah, there's a whole world, but God, just covering up the music with shh. It's
If they were gonna cover up any of the sounds, they should have covered up Dino Jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the genie eggs. That was a favorite.
Okay, this is not Sonic talk. This is supposed to be Mario.
Yeah.
God.
Genie
You're talking
eggs.
about a fucking like 12, 14-year-old game or something.
It doesn't matter. We can talk about whatever we want. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a remake on Switch. Watch the next Direct. There's going to be 10 minutes dedicated to Sonic Secret Rings.
Sonic's like fucking Oh, hey, it's Sonic's like 38th anniversary.
let's celebrate with a remake of Secret Rings and Black Knight.
Yeah.
On Switch.
I'm gonna be honest, if they remade those, I wouldn't be pissed off as long as they can actually fix the controls. I wouldn't be that upset with it as if they just obviously make the game look better, and 2, make it a decent game if they just fix it.
Music.
Oh yeah,
they
much
need better music. Okay, Black Knight had okay music. The only thing was it just played the same tracks over and over and over and over again.
And they were all just, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna get much better music. Sonic Mania came out. Sonic Mania was a project being handled by an indie company that Sega officially approved. Because it was Christian Whitehead and whatever the other company was that actually made the game. Sega just published it. Sega didn't make it. It was an indie company. And they had completely different people.
That's why Forces came out a couple months later. And people are like, you gotta love when the fans can do it better than the actual company.
Yeah.
I love how Forces is only 3 hours long and made fist bump a thing.
And you can have a Sonic shirt.
And you can have your own Sonic OC. My favorite version is the one that just is like a ripoff of Sonic.
Me too. And you can wear a meme shirt. It's funny.
You can wear a gamer hat.
Yeah, gamer hat.
Why are we still talking about Sonic?
We're sitting here like 2 drunk bastards just saying like, you can wear a gamer hat.
Gamer hat.
You can be Sonic.
You can be Sonic. You can go fast. You can speed. You're a hedgehog. You have friend Tails. Chill, dog.
You are playing video game. Holy fuck.
Sonic feet. Feet go fast. Fast equal ring. Ring equal bat. Bat equal bean.
Okay, this is completely unrelated, but I have to say this. Did you see that there's a new Killer Bean trailer
Are you
out?
serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's like a
I gotta pull this
it's
up.
like a 6 minute clip. It's
What
like
is it? Killer Bean 2?
it's a teaser for the new TV show.
Oh my god, there's a TV show now?
Yeah, no, it's coming out like this summer or something. There's a TV show
Please
coming
don't
out.
force me to watch it.
Yeah, we're watching it. See, I was gonna do this thing where like when I go to camp, I was gonna have everyone sit in the like main lobby and we were gonna watch the we're gonna watch Killer Bean Forever, and then we're gonna go ahead and watch the movie or the TV show.
I was forced to, and I fell asleep at the end. And you were like, "Jordan, wake up!"
Yeah, no, you didn't see the last fight scene. I was really upset.
Yeah, because I was over it after freaking bean equal graph equal money equal profit, profit equals profit equal money equal bean. And hello, are you listening to me?
Okay.
I remember I just jabbed you in the
That was
stomach.
the worst. That was terrifying. I was sitting there drinking a Baja Blast, and you like started crying over how stupid the movie was, and then you like, and then you started jabbing.
The guy on the show was like, he was like, graph equal bean, and I was like, oh, money equal graph or bean equal graph equal bean, or no, graph equal money equal profit equal bat equal bean. Hello, are you listening to me? Just started jabbing him in his side.
We watched the whole movie though.
I almost did.
Yeah, I'm really upset that you fell asleep. It's a good movie.
Oh my god.
Alright, we had other shit to talk about.
How do I full screen this?
Alright, we had other shit to talk about. We've gotten so...
What else is there to talk about besides for Killer Bean?
Well, okay, so we're done talking about Paper Mario, right? So, that was just the sun drop. There was just a sun drop, so we just thought that we'd talk about it because it's, they don't, especially coming on Nintendo, them just fucking dropping it out of nowhere. It's just incredible.
They don't usually do that kind of stuff. Yeah, they really
don't. So for them just to drop it out of nowhere.
I'm surprised. I was honestly surprised they didn't do it in the mini direct. That would have been the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Then there would have been something big with the mini direct. The mini direct kind of didn't really have anything big.
Yeah, unless
you count the arm smash and the freaking the Pokemon.
They showed off Xenoblade,
but we already knew about that.
Yeah,
and it was coming out. But we also already knew about Pokemon. They opened and closed with stuff we already knew about.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but just for them to drop it. So I'm hoping that the combat is what it is, because honestly I wouldn't mind picking it up. I hope that combat goes back to. I know I probably sound typical, but I do want it to go. They can change the combat, like how it's like
it just
rotating.
Can't be stick or star.
But keep the charm of just the old style of it, but change it, because you can't have the same thing every game, and that's what I think anyway.
Just don't do stick. Change it from stick or star. That's all we're asking.
Yeah.
We don't want stick or star anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want floppy sticky Mario.
Oh.
I was hoping that would get a reaction.
Oh, floppy sticky. Anyway. So. Oh yeah, that's right. This is gonna be very brief. We were just gonna mention this gigantic Super Mario Maker 2 update.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. I would get it if I played Mario Maker 2 still, but I don't. It's cool and all, but I just don't play Mario Maker 2 anymore. So
Yeah, but basically, I forget everything that the update was, but the major thing was the whole world thing.
yeah,
So you can make your own world filled with your own custom stages, and you can have like up to like 8 levels or something. And
yeah.
it can be based off of any of the game choices, any of the game styles. And
Yeah.
basically, what it is that you just have to run through all the levels in order to complete the world. And
Mhm.
it's just, and you can even customize the world itself, just like how it looks, and like how in Super Mario World, how it's like, how it's like you have to like climb up giant like mountains in order to get up to certain places, and there's like ghost houses, and it's like you can customize all those stuff and just customize all that, and then you can have all the custom levels and the and then I know that they added like a few new
I can read them off. I have the video up so I can read them off as they show up.
yeah, sure.
Okay, Super Mario mushroom. The Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom. So
Oh,
you get like
yep.
you look and like it causes you to play like Mario Bros. 2. You pick up the enemies and throw them.
Yeah, that's right, which I think is actually really cool.
I think that's cool too. You can pick up bullet bills even then ride them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you can pick up snowballs and throw them if you're in the snow world. Oh, Frog Suit came.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
back.
I'm excited for Frog Suit. I liked Frog Suit.
Yeah.
With the new feature of being able to run on water. Oh, the power balloon.
Yep, I remember. Yep.
Oh, okay. Super Acorn. Okay, that's kind of average. That's kind of just the raccoon, but Boomerang, cool. Cannon, helicopter hat, power block, Goomba head, bullet bill head.
Okay.
What else is there? There's some other stuff. Then there's propeller hat, like I said, which you just fly.
Yeah.
Power block head. Do you just power block head?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is just gonna be like a quick mention, just because it's just like
Goomba mask.
yeah that that
Goomba mask.
but
I'm gonna keep interrupting you every time.
you're just so proud of that.
Koopalings are added. That's right. So now we can get annoying with funny boss rooms.
Oh yeah, the mini. Yeah,
All the Koopalings are here.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are just the major updates, so we just thought that we talk about that for a bit. I actually still haven't picked up Mario Maker 2. I don't think I will personally.
First key.
I was satisfied with the first Mario Maker. If I ever want to play Mario Maker, I'll just play the Wii U. Honestly.
On and off tamp line.
Excuse me.
On and off tamp line.
You can keep reading that, buddy. Oh.
Mecha Koopas.
We're gonna go ahead and go to the last topic.
No, we have to wait. There's laser Mecha Koopas. They shoot lasers.
Shit about Mecha Koopas.
They're Mecha Koopas.
Mecha Koopas.
Mecha Koopas. Mecha Koopas. And then we got the world feature. And then wait, there's more buckos. Never mind, I lied. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next topic.
Okay.
Mecha Koopas were the best thing.
Okay.
Okay, so. Excuse me. So.
Don't let the Mecha Koopas put you to sleep.
So. Anyway, so it's 2020, right? So.
For a while.
So there's this there's a giant rumor that's been going on for the past that I heard about a couple weeks ago. It's this giant rumor that I believe it's the 35th anniversary of Mario this year. There's a giant rumor that there's lots of evidence to quote unquote back it up, just like with a lot of suspicions from like what Nintendo's recently been doing. So there's this giant rumor going around that they're gonna remaster a ton of the 3D Mario games and all the like mainline platformers. So I'm talking Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Mario 3D World.
Mario 3D Land.
And Mario 3D Land. So we're talking all mainline platformers. So I'm not too sure about the whole validity of this. I would love it personally. I would be curious as to how they would transfer a lot of the games over to Switch, especially Galaxy.
Especially Galaxy, yeah.
Galaxy, how are you going to transfer that over? And then Sunshine, because Sunshine was always kind of specific with like how the C stick was, and then keep in mind it was like with the GameCube, it was just the Z button and stuff. But I mean that won't be too hard to carry over. I'm obviously, in case you can't tell, I would be most excited for a Sunshine remake. Personally, I love Sunshine. I would adore a Sunshine remake. A 64 remake would make sense, but I mean they've already remade it, and
they kind of just re-release it with every console besides for this one.
Yeah, they always have it available. And
a Galaxy one would be cool. My only thing with the Galaxy one though is just like, I don't know. I guess this kind of sounds selfish when I say this, but if they were to just remake Galaxy, I would honestly just prefer if they made Galaxy 3.
That's fair.
Yes. I mean, I know that kind of sounds selfish, but I mean, like, I love the Galaxy series a lot, and I don't know if I would personally, like you said, it's kind of hard to port it over.
Yeah.
From Wii to Switch. It can be done. It just would kind of be hard.
It won't be the same. There would have to be a change of play style, and there are limitations with it.
Yeah. Not to mention the whole thing would tour like you have to point the Wii remote at the screen to pick up like the little star bit things.
Yeah, that's. So honestly, I don't blame you for. I would kind of agree. Honestly, make a third one, because then it can be, one, it's a sequel, so obviously that shows that they're continuing the Galaxy series, which I think a lot of people would love. And two,
I would love that. Yeah.
And two, if they release it on the Switch, then they can just focus on introducing. They can focus on just introducing new mechanics and making it that way, instead of having to worry about like, they
could get rid of the star bits. They can just trash them.
Yeah.
Or they can figure out a different way to do it, I guess.
Yeah. They could still have the same charm, just not the same play style,
Yeah.
If they really wanted to, maybe there could be, because I know that the Switch, some of the Switch, the Joy-Cons have sensors. So, I mean, it's like
either that, or what they could do is they could release a Wii Remote extension that you plug into your Switch, and then you play with the Wii
That'd
Remote.
Be so weird.
Take your USB corded Wii Remote and plug that sucker into your Switch and play Mario Galaxy.
That'd be like sad. That'd just be like Nintendo was like struggling, and they're just like trying so hard to hold on to like the old system. It's like, hey, guess what? We
brought Wii Remote. We brought Wii Remote.
By the way, I'm sorry. This is off topic, but talking about the II camera on the Joy-Con just reminded me of 1-2 Switch.
That's the only thing it's used for.
I know.
It was never used again.
They were so excited. It's like, we have an infrared. Okay, no, it's used in Labo.
Oh yeah,
it's used in Labo.
Imagine if you could put passwords on your Switch with that.
Yeah, your face recognition.
Well, that or I was thinking more like hand symbols. Like you
Yeah,
put in three symbols,
that'd be
like maybe
cool.
like one where you have two fingers out, another where you do your top and bottom finger, and then you have another where you just put out a single finger or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool, and then that would keep people out of your Switch. I mean, I know it's like, oh no, someone's in my Switch, but I mean like, still,
Yeah.
or at least for your account. Like, imagine instead of putting in a password to get on your eShop account so people can access your credit cards and stuff, maybe you have to do hand signals instead, or
Yeah.
maybe it like scans your fingerprint or something like that.
Yeah.
And that'd be cool, but instead, we use it for sandwich eating contests and Labo.
Labo.
That's it.
So, um, I'm trying to remember where a lot of the validity for this rumor is coming from. I think there's just lots of signs of lots of employees around Nintendo talking about big plans for and origami. And here's what. Oh no! Here's what's confirming a lot of it is that a lot of the original leakers, quote unquote leakers, take that with a grain of salt. A lot of the original people that posted the rumors said that before they revealed the anniversary, they're gonna reveal Paper Mario. So they said that before they were going. From what I recall, I might be wrong, but to what I recall, they said that before they're going to reveal the 35th anniversary, there's a Paper Mario game on the way as well. They're like, I don't think they got the name right, but they said that hey, there's gonna be a Paper Mario game before they announce the 35th, and it's gonna be like sometime in May or something.
So yeah, that's this month.
Yeah, so I think that's something that might have added validity to it, but. Again,
I want more info on Breath of the Wild 2. That was completely random, but I do. That's what I want.
Yeah, I am curious about that as well.
My speculation is it's coming out this holiday. It's going to be this year's holiday game.
Probably.
Because, I mean, I doubt they're going to go a year without a holiday game. They have to have one big game each year.
Oh, yeah.
And Paper Mario can't be it. It can't be the big game of the year.
Out.
It could, but I mean, like, is that the only big game we're gonna get this year? I see a holiday game at the very least.
Yeah.
They almost always do, even if it's like something small like Pokemon. They always have a holiday game.
Yeah. So.
And I think it's gonna be Zelda.
Yeah. So if this rumor were say true. John, which game do you think, if you could pick one game out of the bunch that would probably be the most reasonable for them to port, what would it be?
I would say I can see them, here's what I see them doing. I see them doing two games at the very least. I see them doing 3D World and then 3D Land. I see that being easy games that they can easily port over, especially 3D World. And they kind of go together. If they port one, why not just port the other? They're the same game, just a little bit different.
Pretty much.
So if they're gonna port one, why not just port them both? Very easy to port. And then I see them porting one or other, and I can see it being. I see it more being Sunshine because Sunshine's an older game, older in the sense of less report, I guess.
Yeah, it's only on GameCube. It's on nothing else.
That's what I meant by it. I mean like older isn't like age-wise, but older isn't like it's only on one console.
Yeah, it's never been ported.
Yeah. So I see it being Sunshine, 3D World, and 3D Land. I can see them doing 64, but if they do, they better add something to it, or else it's going to be like, oh, great, I can own it on the 5th console now.
Yeah, especially with how especially the whole Mario 64 DS.
Yeah.
How they use the D-pad,
yeah.
There's new characters and such.
Yeah. I can see them doing it though. If they port over 3D Land, they don't really 3D Land or 3D World. They don't have to add anything to it, and they'll still sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, I mean, look at New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Oh my God, that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go on a little vent thing here. Why is that the number 10 games most sold on Switch? Why? Why is it number
Because
10 for Nintendo? That's annoying for me.
how come?
They didn't change anything. Because they didn't change anything really, and it already wasn't that good of a game. It
You
was
know,
just the same thing. They didn't add anything.
yeah, they really didn't. I think that was more. That's just for the people that didn't get the original, and then like, you know what? I like Super Mario Bros. It's like, oh, well, you can play as more characters, and oh, there's like new worlds, and there's new items, and there's new. They changed levels.
Alex,
Yeah.
the only difference from the Wii version to the Wii U version was Acorn Mario.
Which was a
And
big deal.
it's basically Raccoon Mario, besides for you, but a rainbow fall instead of a, I guess, like downward fall. Instead of like a glide, it's a rainbow glide.
Yes, yes, it was.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Besides, I don't even remember anything else that was different.
Graphics.
Oh wow, yeah, graphics, yeah. We booted it up a couple frames. We added 2 frames. Here you guys go. You know, I mean, they can only go so far with this, you know, with doing that.
New Super Mario
Honestly,
Bros. Because the first New Super
yeah,
Mario Bros. Came out on the DS.
I loved that one.
Yeah.
That one was great.
It was.
Well, I mean, it loses its charm after the while. Like technically, the one on the Wii U, it was great if you're going off that standard, but it's the same thing, just different levels.
Yeah.
And honestly, if they're gonna do that, you know what I'm gonna tell them to do?
What?
Just bundle it with Mario Maker. From now on, just make Mario Makers and then bundle it in with Mario Maker. Just replace the story mode of Mario Makers now because it's not very good. It's okay. I'm thankful that they added it. But replace the story mode with just plug in the new Super Mario Bros. Series there. Just plug that in with your game. So then you say, oh, this is the new Mario Maker with the new Super Mario Bros. Game. Because the story doesn't take long. It's like at the very beginning of the game, it's like a couple freaking pictures that's like, oh no, Peach is taken. And at the end, it's like, oh, congrats, you saved Peach.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to make. I bet you that game takes probably not even a year to make.
Yeah.
You know, probably not even. So it'd be very easy to just plug right into Mario Maker. I think they should stop making the new Super Mario Bros. Series and just plug it in right in with Mario Maker, and then be like, hey, if you want to play our levels that we made for you, that's in like a sort of like a story aspect, here you go. But if you don't, then just make your own levels and play them online, that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I know they won't because it's an easy cash grab, and just by looking at sales and it being the number 10th game, and it's a remake, it's very obvious that that's not a smart choice to do business-wise. That'd be a smart choice to do for customer-wise, but business-wise, no. It'd be smarter to get the $60 for an easy game to make.
Yeah.
You know, you get $60 per person, and you have 10 million units sell.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously they won't. It's smarter for them to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, they should just bundle it in with Mario Maker. It'd make life way better. In my opinion.
I gotcha.
Sorry for going on a rant.
No. I get it.
I would just prefer that.
So I also see 3D World as probably 3D World Deluxe or some shit like that. I see that.
That's such an easy thing to port over.
Oh, it's so easy. And
it's the only one that's not ported over that isn't already a port. Like Wind Waker, that's the only one that I see not coming over because it's a port of a port.
Yeah.
You know, they wouldn't port something to port it again. Same with Twilight Princess, the HD or whatever. They're not going to port that over. And if they do, I would be surprised.
And it'd be kind of funny because I feel like, other than like how the original Zelda has been on like, you know, multiple systems. Yeah. Twilight Princess would be on 4 systems if they did that because it was on GameCube.
In a row. in a row.
Yeah, GameCube,
You could
Wii U,
if
Switch.
you're a Nintendo fan, you would have no reason not to play my favorite Zelda, besides for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
You would have no reason not to. Because you have to have one of those consoles. I feel like the only reason they ported over to Wii U was just like, what's a quick, easy cash grab while we're falling down in a deep spiral?
Yeah. And I still didn't pick it up.
What?
I still didn't pick it up, which I still need to.
I didn't pick it up because, I have it on the Wii, and
Yeah,
I feel like that's my preferred way of...
Yeah, I've never played it.
That's my preferred way of playing it, is on the Wii, because I've always liked the motion controls aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like full motion controls like Skyward Sword, but it's like the halfway mixture to where you swing the Wii remote and he swings the sword. Not exactly where you swing it, but, still swings it when you swing it.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, so that's all the rumor is really ruling out about right now. Oh, here's another question. Here's the big one that I am actually very concerned about. Let's say that they were to do this 35th anniversary thing. Would they all be individual products, or would it be a collection? Now that's a question, because if it's individual products, you're gonna have to fish out a lot of money.
I feel like it's gonna be individual, but I feel like it's not gonna be. I feel like they're not gonna charge incredible amounts for it.
I think
it'll be $40.
I think there will be
if they release the.
I think it'll be in combos.
They'll be in combos. Yeah. Probably you'll probably buy. They'll probably, if they are $60, you'll buy combos of 2 for $50.
Yep.
Or no, for $100, for $150 each. If they're $40, you'll buy combos for like $70 probably.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I would say that they probably pair 64 and Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, and then 3D Land and 3D World. And I'd like to imagine that they'd retail those for like $40.
Especially 3D Land and 3D World. I can understand if they want to put the $60 on Sunshine and Mario 64, but if they put that $60 on the 3D Land and 3D World, those are games that last like 20 hours.
Well, I mean, so do 64 and Sunshine. Mario games aren't terribly long. Think about Odyssey. Odyssey is praised as a, it's a grand return, but it's like you can beat the game in like 35 to 40 hours.
Well, not only that, but I mean, like 3D Land and 3D World. I mean, they're fun and all. Don't get me wrong. They're not like the same level of Sunshine and 64. Not. They're just not. And they're fun. I enjoyed 3D Land so much. I would pick 3D Land up over 3D World. I didn't like 3D World as much, but I did love 3D Land.
I didn't mind 3D World. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I didn't mind it either. I thought it was fun, but 3D Land trumps 3D World in my opinion.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it was one of my first 3DS games, so that might affect it, but I mean, I still love
same.
Oh, man.
Well,
it's raining out now.
Yeah, it's raining hard. Well, I think this might be a good place to wrap it up for the night.
Yeah. And it's kind of a dry spot for news.
Yeah, especially with quarantine. It's like you can only talk about so much.
Yeah.
So, but overall, so just to recap, we discussed the PS5, talked about games, a few specs, mostly the controller, and just kind of like what we're hoping to see out of the system if it would have come out, or when it comes out. We talked about Origami King, the new Paper Mario that was just dropped, randomly. We went
Arm Smash.
We ranted about Arm Smash, Killer Bean, Sonic.
We bring up Sonic like once a podcast.
Yeah, we can't escape him.
Oh man, I wish we were doing podcasts when the movie came out. I would have loved to talk about.
God.
We can still do it. It'll
action
just be a
movie.
late stream.
Yeah.
We can review it. We can review it. I give Sonic movie 10 out of 10 for Sonic Feet.
And making us basically die in the theaters.
I was almost on the verge of crying from happiness.
Yeah. The fucking
One of our
chili
friends
dog
stood up
thing.
and clapped at the end.
Yeah, at the
And we
end,
all
one of my friends
screamed
gave
when
a
we saw
standing
Tails.
ovation.
And then we saw Tails at the end and we all screamed. We're like, oh!
And that just confirmed the sequel. That and fucking Jim Carrey going, I'll be back for Christmas. And it's like, okay, come on. That's obvious. Come on.
I'll be back for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But, and then we discussed just Super Mario Maker 2 for like 10 minutes. And then this big Mario rumor. Yeah, it's been mostly Mario tonight. I mean, we kind of went in kind of knowing that it was pretty much going to be all Mario.
We started with PlayStation because we sound like we're only Nintendo people, but
yeah.
Hey, we play Persona, not on YouTube. So
and I play a lot of PC games as well. You know, a lot of our friends are beginning. You know, I like Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Me and my friends have gotten into Risk of Rain. You know, I love Hypnospace. I beat a Hat in Time like last week. I play a lot of, you know,
Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, TF2. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, and shit, May 28th, New Shantae.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Ooh. Woo.
Pretty excited for that.
Oh, I'm so excited. Ooh.
You gonna cry about it?
Oh my god. Ooh. I don't care how much they're charging for it, you know.
By the way, I feel like to kind of go back to Pikmin for a bit. I feel like if Pikmin was released at any point in time, I think you would cry.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, I will. If it were released during a school week, I would skip.
You would be one of those greasy neckbeards that cries on camera because it's a game series they like so much.
Yeah, I'd be like the when everyone cried over Mother 1 being released on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Well, a big deal.
Oh my god, Pikmin 4!
But you basically cried when they revealed Breath of the Wild too.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
True. But for Pikmin, that's a baby move. I'm just
go play your fucking baby games.
Go play your game about spaceman and freaking alien creatures.
I'll sit over here and play Real Man's game where Link doesn't even know why he woke up after 100 years. And basically has no plot.
Fine, I get it. Pikmin doesn't really have plot either.
No, it doesn't. It's we land on planet funny Pikmin to help me gather home. That's it.
Gather home.
No, I know there's there is technically there's a big story in like Pikmin 2, but it's because it's all through the emails and stuff, and it's more or less like, hey, like, you know,
who has time to read?
Yeah, no, other story comes from the fucking like diet, especially like in Pikmin 1, all the journal entries. He's talking about his feelings and oh man, now I want to play Pikmin 1. But
well, according to some people, it's too long of a game.
Pikmin 2 is apparently too long.
I'm not gonna say who said that, but I'm quoting another YouTuber.
And it's from like 2 years ago, and we're like really whiny bitches that can't get over it.
Yeah, because it's like a 20-hour game at max. He's like, it's too long of a game.
He says it should have ended halfway, like at the half, because Pikmin 2 does for spoilers, but it's
for like a 2005 game.
Yeah, and it's like. But, like, you get to the halfway point of the game, and it's supposed to, quote-unquote, be the end, and then it's like, oh, no, we left Louie behind, and then you have to go back. but it's like the game is supposed to end. It was supposed to end there, and then it's like, and then I ask you, do you want to go back to the planet and save Louie? And then that's when you can that's when the full game is actually, it's when you can actually go back and finish the game.
But according to some people, it's too long.
Yeah, the game itself is only 25 to 30 hours. I've spent hundreds of hours on Pikmin just because got Pikmin 1. I've done like 8 playthroughs on. I just love Pikmin.
I think Pikmin 1's my favorite.
I
mean, Pikmin 2, there's a lot more to do in,
yeah.
but I like Pikmin 1 better.
Pikmin 2 is my favorite, but for the record, by the way, I can beat Pikmin 1 in like 12 days. I know exactly what to do in the game. I know everything by heart. So it's like
you also know where all the pieces are compared to me, which
I knew
when I
played.
I had no
I know
idea,
what every
so
single piece is. I know exactly what Pikmin I need when I go into an area, so I can beat the game in like 12 days because I'm just.
Not also to mention, you barely ever lose Pikmin. I lose like 12 while fighting a freaking bullywug or whatever, or not a bullywug, but Bulborg or whatever.
Well, more bollywogs, yeah, and the frogs.
The bollywogs, and I lose like 12 on a bollywog, and it's like, Yeah. Pikmin's really good at making you feel bad, by the way, when you lose stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, it makes you feel bad for losing your units.
Especially if you go through Pikmin Extinction. I never did, but I watched the clips, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
You watch as the one dies, and it makes you walk back to your ship all sad.
And it's just the Olimar sitting there beating himself up, talking about what a fucking disgrace he is.
Yeah, and then in the email, he's like, I hope I didn't wipe them out. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Yeah. But, anyway. So, alright, well, thank you to everyone that joined randomly or stuck with us all the way through the stream. Thank you for watching us. We know that's been a couple weeks, and it's kind of random for it to be a Sunday night stream. We apologize. This upcoming weekend, we'll plan on it being Saturday or Friday. We're going to get back into the weekend swing of it. But we figured, a late podcast is better than none. So,
yeah.
But, you got any final comments?
I do not.
Alright. Alright, well, just, everyone just make sure to, stay safe out there. Keep your sanity stable. Just chill out. Make sure that you entertain yourself. Thank you very much to everyone that tuned in, and we hope they have a wonderful rest of the week. Podcastguyz signing off.